Hey everyone, how's it going? Obviously not the greatest if you're coming here because you're stuck on King Slime. I get it though, it's Master Mode, even the King Slime can be rough. So in this video, I'll be showing you how best to get rid of him as a mage. First up, we're going to take a look at my weapon. I'll be using the diamond staff, and you may be thinking, what? Why diamond? That's so hard to get. Well, not exactly. For obvious reasons, I'll be choosing the diamond because it is the strongest gem staff available in pre-hard mode at any point. Secondly, it is not as hard to get as you believe. Not only can you use Splunker potions to go find tons of them, you can also use Silt or Slush in the Extractinator and get even more. It's that simple. For armor, I will be using Tim's hat, which is not at all needed. In fact, a jungle helmet would do far better. A diamond robe, once again what we talked about with the diamonds. And this may show the jungle pants, but that is because this was recorded after the actual fight. I'll actually be using the wooden leggings, as you can see here. Obviously, I could have done a lot more prepping as far as armor goes for this. If you want to know the best armor set you could be using, I would say the jungle gear and replace the chest with the diamond robe. It'll still give you the set bonus since jungle gear is a mage set. Next, for accessories, I will be using Hermes boots for the extra speed, which will come in very useful during any fight, whether that's the King Slime or Duke Fishron. It's always good. It's common sense. The regeneration band to help out with health regen, and the cloud in a bottle for that extra jump, which can be useful for avoiding a death sentence. Once again, a lot more prep could have been done, and I'm only using 3 accessories. This is to show you that you don't need to be fully kitted out to get the job done well. However, it's always great advice to come prepared as possible unless you know you can make the target your bitch. For potions, I'll be using the Endurance Potion. This negates 10% of damage and is among my favorite potions and most used potions now. It can help a lot. The Iron Skin Potion to add 8 defense. The Regeneration Potion, once again along with the Regeneration Band to help out with health regen. The Swiftness Potion to add that bit of ability to avoid attacks. The Mana Regen Potion, so you'll be running out of mana less often during the fight, and the Magic Power Potion, to make each strike just that much more powerful. Let's move to the arena. You don't need a super fancy arena, and you probably don't need everything I put in, but every single bit of it helps. First, I've made the platforms quite far apart and left walls on the side of them. If I want to fall down to the bottom to avoid an attack, I'd have a much longer wait time if the platforms were closer together. This way, I don't. Along with that, it's very helpful to be grappling to platforms above, below, and to your side, or to grapple to the walls for like a quick getaway or a quick way to get back inside the arena if you've jumped out. I've included campfires, which adds a slight increase to health regeneration, heart lanterns, which adds a moderate increase to health regeneration, and sunflowers, which give a slight boost to movement speed. Once again, not needed, but most certainly always helps. I would also like to mention that I have full health and mana. I spent hours off camera beforehand, starting a brand new world to prepare and make it as fair as possible. This footage you're watching is sped up 1,728 times real speed. In case you didn't realize, that's fast. And these few seconds were actually closer to 6 or 7 hours. Either way, if you are to be a mage, always have your mana topped off as soon as you start. Health, however, you don't need to top off. You don't need to, but it is very recommended as early as possible. A few tips to do so is utilize Splunker potions, even make them. Some people go through the entire game without making any barely potions. That didn't make sense, but I'm going to go with it. Anyways, not making any potions is the least efficient way to go, even if it seems like a waste of time. You'll actually be making things harder for yourself if you don't. Along with that, if you're confident enough, heart crystals do enjoy hiding in underground jungle more than anywhere else. I spent barely a quarter of my time actually looking for heart crystals, yet I managed to find all 15 I need. You can too, if you're patient. Now, let's get on to the fight. Notice real quick, I forgot to use my buffs. Anyways, a few tips as we begin. Always remember that the King Slime can teleport. It's an obvious thing, but can still be forgotten in the heat of the battle. The best way to get away from his teleport is to immediately grapple away as he starts to shrink. Sometimes he won't actually teleport directly to you, but always assume that he will, just to be safe and not get hit. Another thing, he has a large jump every 4th jump. Remembering this seems pointless, but it can help tremendously. During the 4th large jump, it can give you time to walk underneath him to the other side if you're really needing to go the other way. Most importantly, watch out for his minions. A little blue slime may not seem like much, but countless times have people been bested by the king slime because they tripped on the little blue slime. Don't let that be you. Not again. Tell me that hasn't happened to you. You can't. And to those of you that can, well, okay, you get a sticker. Great job. I hope this guide helped you, and please consider subscribing for much more. Have a good one, guys.